weekend. For the moment, there is so much of news all over the place that we have to attend to that. The first among this was the flash that you saw some time back that IDBI and other sellers of their stakes in CARE rating have rejected the offers. Mr. M.S. Raghavan, the chairman and managing director of IDBI Bank, joins us on the phone line. Mr. Raghavan, why did you reject all the offers that came in?
There was a price band that we fixed for ourselves, the target price band.
What was your target and what did the offers come at?
Close to 900 plus 900, 850 to 900 plus. We had a price band fixed for us to offload the shares. When the final thing came, the offer was much less. So we have opted out of this race.
Okay. Mr. Rajesh Mukashi of CARE Ratings is also with us. Mr. Mukashi, can you comment on that? Are the sellers looking for fresh bids now?
I think this question can only be answered by the sellers themselves.
That's actually the question we had posed to IDBI Bank. But can you tell us who are the bidders?
No, I think there were a few private equity players who were the bidders, is all I can say at this point of time.
Okay. Well, Mr. Raghavan, to build on that point, when will you make the next sale effort?
Actually, see, we from IDBI, we hold shares in CARE, NSC, NSDL, Chill, OTEX, RCL, etc. We are in all these companies, we are either co-promoters or founder members of these companies. So, as and when it is required for us, and then we find it inopportune for us to dilute this and then augment our capital, we would like to unlock the values.
Okay.
This was an attempt to unlock the values which we have booked in the past. Especially in times when there is a need for unlocking the value to augment our capital.
Okay. Would you have an expectation that you can do better next time now that Moody's have given a very handsome share price for the ICRA shares? Would that be, any positive factor? Yeah, any positive indication that, going ahead, waiting out is a better strategy? This is a very, very encouraging development for us. But however, we have to sit down and decide. I think for the time being, the matter is closed, we have withdrawn. So we will have to sit back and think. It is not only IDBI, there are other investors as well, including Canara Bank and State Bank of India. We have to sit with them and discuss and decide on the future course of action. And we have to discuss it in our board as well. Will you be selling up your stake in any of the other, you mentioned that you have, in other exchanges also?
Not in. This was the immediate thing that we were...
No, but now that you're not getting this money for this quarter, will there be a bid to try and make some money in something else?
As you know, government has already contributed 1,800 crores to the equity of the bank. And our tier 1 common equity is around 7.9 with this. So we are not in real immediate need to sell anything at distressed sale. Absolutely not required. We will think about it at an opportune time in the future.
Mr. Raghavan, since you are with us, is there any impact of the CERC ruling on your exposure to the DISCOMs?
We do not have any exposure to DISCOM, so there won't be any problem for us. IDBI has nil exposure to DISCOMs.
There was also a write-up that there has been a faster pace of restructured assets slipping over into NPL. Has that been your experience?
Not exactly. It is a normal thing that is happening. Nothing great is happening. But one thing is the stress is there. For some more time, the stress will stay.
Okay. Mr. Mukashi, just coming back to you, just to get a sense of what will suit CARE, better at this point in time. I mean, are you guys looking for a strategic investor or is it more a financial investor that CARE would be more comfortable with?
I think not much thought has been given to this aspect at this point of time, but I would just like to throw some light on the kind of news about another CRA where you've seen an offer being made by the international partner, and in a way, if you see, that reflects the confidence in the Indian rating market, because the international partner has been waiting for so long for and holding much lesser stake, and this probably either as an analyst one can conclude that this is a good opportune time from a market perspective. These international CRAs are sort of showing the confidence in the Indian markets.
But how's business been, Mr. Mokashi? What are likely to be the revenue growth in third quarter?
First three quarters you've seen the results of CARE, and we have something like top line growth of around 16%, bottom line growth of around 12%, and you were discussing the other challenges that the banking system is facing. In light of the general economic slowdown, these are reasonably good numbers, I would say.
So are you facing a lot of competition from some of these global giants, S&Ps, Moody's, etc.?
No, actually, if you see, these giants have been there in the market for several years. And despite this kind of a competition, CARE has successfully become a very strong and major player in the Indian rating markets. We are second largest rating company, and this reflects the strength and fundamentals of CARE ratings.
Okay. No, but nevertheless, in terms of price to earnings, you all trade at 22 times. I mean, I'm not saying that that's a small number at all, but that compares with ICRA and CRISIL trading at 25, 26 times. Is there anything?
I think CRISIL, for example, is a much different company with so many other businesses.
I agree.
So their PE multiples is not really comparable.
I agree.
But if you look at the other company that you mentioned, their PE multiples was quoting similar to us till that open offer was made in a way. So it's not very different.
Okay. No, actually, even well before the open offer, they were trading in valuations which are slightly higher. Anyway, that's a moot point. What I was trying to drive at
there are
is
liquidity issues because there's not much of liquidity in the markets.
I agree. Are you all looking at other lines of businesses like CRISIL has in terms of leveraging the knowledge you'll have on companies? Anything else in terms of a new line of business?
I think when we made our IPO also, we had said that we are looking at all kind of opportunities for inorganic growth in the research space and other areas. So we are examining those opportunities.
Okay, can you throw a little more color on who the private equity players are that are bidding at this point in time?
I think it's difficult to say because the process was underway between the selling shareholders and those bidders whom they had invited.
Is Mr. Raghavan still with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. Mr. Raghavan, exactly the same question that Sonia was asking Mr. Mokashi.
Maybe it will be premature. Since now the bid is closed and we are out of it.
Okay.
Better not divulge all these points.
All right. Well, finally, just a word. How is the current quarter likely to shape up, Mr. Raghavan?
I think
what will be the
better than the third quarter.
Broad direction of NPLs will be?
I think better.
Fresh slippages will be lower than last quarter?
Absolutely. That is what we are expecting.
Yes. Mr. Mokashi, just one final question, if I can squeeze it in. Are you looking to make any kind of acquisitions or acquire any company going ahead in order to go ahead with expansion?
I think we had also mentioned that CARE has a reasonably good amount of cash with us, and we have always been examining various opportunities. So if suitable opportunity comes round the way, we will examine that.
All right. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us and giving us your views. That's the word coming in from CARE Ratings as well as from IDBI Bank. We need to take a